Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Yeah, come on in. How's everybody doing? I'm chilly tonight, guys. Oh, there's diamonds in the sticks in the house, and believe. I know I just kind of sprung this on y'all. Come on in. Hey, cool game. How are you? There's Michelle, Miranda Beard. Hey, baby. Lisa Thompson. Hey, honey. Y'all come on in. I know I just sprung this live on y'all. You didn't even know it was going live. Fonda Cheeseman. Hey, baby girl. How are you? How's my friends doing? Y'all get on in here. Got to put these glasses on, y'all. Bad Log Files. Hey, hey, hey. How are you? I believe I can fly. Oh, I love my some Believe. How are you, Believe? I always got to put my glasses on. I don't leave them on because I get them hot flashes. If I have glasses on, I don't know what it is, y'all. Not been feeling too good tonight, actually. I feel drained. I don't know if I got some kind of virus or nothing, but I feel drained. She ran called wildfire. Woo! Michelle Davis. Mickey, where you been? Now, why have I missed on my Mickey? Dixie. There's my 120 acres up in the house. Let me tell y'all something about 120 acres. She got my back, dude. I love me some 120 acres. So good. I missed you, Mickey. Where you been? Yeah, I've not been feeling very good. I felt real weak and drained. Oh, I'm so drained. Hey, Tams. How are you, honey? Well, I'm not so much worn out from the Christmas tree events. I am sad about some of the stuff that occurred at this last one. Well, what occurred and how big of a shit show it's turned into. Not by any fault by the Miss by Nana or anybody else. It's the way that everybody's been. It's the Nana thing. I mean, I'm sorry, the Don Wells thing. Turning this into like it was something for him. It was not for him, and he is never invited to one of these events ever again. Ever again. He is never invited to one of these events. And I'll make sure if he does show up and tries to participate or cause trouble, he will be escorted out. Period. How dare him to come in to this event and act like he did? How dare him to tear up? He didn't tear up anything at the event, guys. I don't know. He didn't tear up anything at the event. Hey, Chocolate. Hey, Broken. How are you? But how dare him to destroy things like that could bring his kid back, possibly help bring his kid back? How dare him? You know what? I stood by I stood by Candace's side for several years, and I took a lot of grief for standing beside Candace's side. But and it I really never stood by Don's. I was cordial to Don, but I never really stood by Don. And but I still have not blamed them. I've not blamed Candace or Don, either one, of having something to do with Summer's disappearance. I've had theories that could have, but them are just theories. And theories is not facts. Unless there's something that you can back it up, theories are just what it is, theories. They're not facts. Um, like I said, I've had theories on was what had happened, but I've never really, like I said, their theories are not facts. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that, Broken. I know your very first Christmas tree event did up to you. Most of the time at our Christmas tree events, there's happiness, there's excitement, there's joy. Hey, Laura Jean. Um, just like it was when I put up the trees here in Harlan. There was no drama circulated around the tree here in Harlan. Um, and like I said, most of the time, we've been doing this for 4 years. And most of the time, when the tree has went up, it has been nothing but blissful fun. We take pictures of one another, we hug, we're there for each other, with each other, and for the kids. That is what it's all about. Like it's like a family event amongst YouTubers and and locals as well, you know. And it's just a beautiful event. And I didn't mean to start this live out like this tonight, but I'm just talking about it things tonight, so whatever flows. But most of these events are beautiful events, and we get to know one another. Um, we decorate this beautiful tree. We care more about the tree than we care about anything else. And it wasn't like that this year. It was like, let's hurry and get this thing done. And let's get the hell out of here kind of year. And I didn't want it. I mean, even though we try to salvage what was left of it and stuff, it didn't, he took away something from it this year. And that's something that I did not want. It was for somebody to take away this event from the kids. What was the main important thing? And the whole purpose was these babies. It wasn't about Don Wells throwing his little temper tantrums because somebody hurt his fifis. Period. It's not about that. And make no mistake, I could not give him as much grace as Nana gave him that day. Because he was standing next to my kid for one thing when he tried to start shit. And another thing is too, no, I would have never gave him as much grace as Nana gave him. Hey, Ryan the gamer, never gave him that much grace. If I would have heard you, Don Wells, and I hope this gets to Don Wells, if I would have heard you talking any sideways at all, I would have had you escorted by the police out the door. Point blank and simple. Another thing is too, you don't scare me either, Don Wells. You know why you don't scare me? Is because I know what kind of evil you hold, and I've got a lot more good inside of me that could take care of your evil. Okay. So you don't scare me, Don Wells. You may scare other women. Yeah, you might be able to hit me one time, but big boy, you wouldn't hit me like you do. Never mind. Never mind. You may hit me one time, but you won't hit me more than one time. You don't scare me. Now, I suggest you never come back to another event that I organize again, because there'll be somebody there waiting to make sure you get escorted out, big boy. Tim Mullins, you don't take credit for this event. You had nothing to do with it. You showed up a few minutes later and you named it some angel tree. You didn't even know the name of this event. This tree was never even, I didn't want to bring this shit show to this beautiful thing that's went on. at all. But Tim Mullins, you had nothing to do with this event. You go and take your little videos afterwards and clips off the internet. You probably didn't even take pictures yourself. You just went on somebody else's page and did it. You are nobody either. You need to back up. That's what you need to do. You had nothing to do with this event. And it's not the angel tree. It's the tree for the missing exploited children. Period. Guys, I'm so sorry. I've just been hearing this shit show run loose over this on the internet, and it just pisses me off that they take something it was just meant to be a beautiful event, and they turned it into something so exploited. It makes me want to, at one point I was like, why even do this anymore? But then I thought, I ain't doing this for these people. I'm doing this for these kids. I'm doing this to bring awareness. I'm doing this to give a kid a Christmas tree. And I don't want the clout for it. I don't care about the clout. I had so many people. Hey, Justin, how are you, baby? I had so many people that helped me with this. I did not do it all by myself. I had so many people behind the scenes. Nana for life. She's the one that gets the movie theater every year. She went out and got all the pictures for the kids, updated all the pictures, got new ornaments, updated all the ornaments together. Her and a few other girls they don't want to be mentioned about that was there, and Jen sat over there, and they decorated and they put all them things together while me and Chillbilly and Buddy Loves Jones fluffed the tree. Chillbilly put it together. I think Ryan actually helped a little bit too on putting it together too. But yes, I'm not the only one that did this. And Harlan's tree event, Becky helped me with Harlan's tree event. Logan helped me. Thank you, Justin. I love you, bub. I had so many people that helped me with this event. And hey, Sharon, and help me with this event. I don't know what I'd do without them. But I'm not scared of Don Wells, and he will not come back to another event ever again. He is not welcome. And I'll make sure he's not welcomed. For him to pull the little bit of crap that he did. Hey, Karen, how are you, honey? I'm not happy with Don at all. I've gave him way too much grace. Way too much grace, and I'm not happy at all with him. And he don't deserve any grace. Period. Like I said, I do not know what happened to Summer. I have my theories, but they're not facts. So I'll keep my theories to myself. But I tell you what, sometimes actions speak louder than words. If it looks like a duck, it walks like a duck. It quacks like a damn duck. It's a duck. Quack, quack. Just saying. Yes, he did, Justin. He came in there to start trouble. He walked in there to start trouble. He did. He didn't have any intention. He didn't pick up one ornament. He didn't help do anything with the tree, anything at all whatsoever. He did not. He came in there like the demon he is to confront the lady that's a lady that has stood by their side from the beginning. Yeah. No, he wasn't drunk. He wasn't drunk. He just thinks that he can bully women. You bully this woman, big boy. You bully this woman. You won't bully this woman. Hell no, you won't. Mm-mm. Hell no, you won't. Step up to the game, big boy. I don't give a fuck if you've been in prison or not. Yeah. Oh, definitely, Justin. Definitely. I'm not scared of him. See, because there's a difference. You know, he can abuse women all he thinks he wants, but he wouldn't abuse this woman. Not at all, brother. The first man that puts a hand on this old girl, I pack a gun in my bra. Try me. um, it's just, I mean, the fact is it has been so tossed around this internet now, and a lot of people don't have nice things to say about him. Period. Period. I heard of one last night defending him. Y'all know who that is. Um. Uh. But yeah, I know, Justin. It did me too. I know. I'm just really upset that he did that shit. You know. But he's not taken away from these beautiful events anymore. Because I'll make sure somebody will be there to make sure he don't take on any events right anymore like this. Um, Definitely going to be making sure security will be around to tend to people that think that they can come in and disrupt a beautiful ceremony um, for other children who it wasn't just him. You know, we had another mother there that was sitting right over there and heard it all, and she left afterwards. Um, and that broke my heart because I was like, where did she go? And I pretty much know she probably didn't want to be around the drama and left. She's been through enough. She lost a kid, and now he's coming in and starting his shit. Yeah. So it is. It was beautiful. We salvaged the best of it. We really did, especially there at the end of the bell scene. Typically, though, we all gather around and we talk and we hug and we all decorate the tree, which we did do a lot of that. It's just the vibe, the beautiful spirit of loving the kids was taken off the kids' attention and put on that. And people had a lot of, yeah. But that's the one thing I didn't want to happen with this event. I didn't want all that to happen with this event. And Lori Shortlake sent me another 9 foot tree, y'all. I don't think I'll have time to put this tree up. um, she is such a sweetheart. Yeah. Um, but yeah, it's one of the lilac purple ones. I think that'll be the next year. We'll put that lilac purple one up. Yeah. Why anyone would ever think Don Wells is guilty? I'm sure it couldn't be the words out of his perverted mouth. If it walks like a duck, it talks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's a damn duck. Point blank and simple. And I'm not talking about guilty of summer. I'm talking about guilty of other things. And it just, and that's it, I mean, like that one video, I don't know if y'all seen it circling around, and it calls the tree the angel tree. An angel tree is not what that tree is. That tree, that's Tim Mullins. He's a free media crap. And that's Tim Mullins. Um, and I'm not into Tim Mullins. I'm just not doing it. I didn't want to start this out talking about this stuff, but it's on my mind. So you know what? On my lives, if it's on my mind, I talk about it. Um, there's other things I talk about too, but right now I've got it on my mind. Hey, Cheryl Metcalf, I love you, baby. I just didn't notice you're in here. I wasn't trying to ignore you, sis. Um, but it's been on my mind, so I've stewed about it. It makes me matter every time I think about it. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me madder than no wet hen. Y'all, there's not been school for 2 or 3 days this week, and Logan is driving me crazy. Tim is a Tim U version of a singer. Easy, Justin. But I have been upset over it. And I know I wish I would have been over there when he said it. Because I wouldn't have gave him the grace that everybody else did. This mouth of mine gets me in more trouble, y'all know. But that's okay. Freedom of speech, freedom of speech. But yeah, Logan's in there making funny noises. He's crazy. Hashi Brown. He's not had school. They got snow days. They call school off around here for nothing at all. Really, Justin? Yours driving you crazy too? You got the monkey and you youngins. I shouldn't call her a monkey. Her name is Remy Pearl. You would have, at least, you would have. Candace came in and I asked her, I said, "You here to support Summer?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Okay. Help us decorate." She helped us decorate. I'm not saying nothing bad about Candace. All besides that OnlyFans picture I seen. I don't think it's Candace, y'all. She has tattoos on her legs. Although them feet look like Candace's feet. I don't think it's Candace. Y'all have seen the OnlyFans picture. I know you have. Everybody has. It's been the talk of the street now. Dashy, did you see the OnlyFans picture? Oh my gosh. And apparently, oh, that's Candace. Those were taken with Kathy. Really? I don't know. It's 100% Candace, which I saw those when she was with Kathy. Really? Oh my G. I think the OnlyFans photo was fake. They took. Really? I don't know. Justin said he's seen him, y'all. I'm not going to be mean, though. I don't know. All I know is she needs to cover that big booty up. Hold on. Y'all. Well, go look at it, Hash Brown. But I don't have no Only. I've never been to OnlyFans before. I've had those pictures since her and Kathy broke up with their friendship. Really, Justin? So Kathy's the one that gave them pictures? We've had them since Kathy. I have another one of her somewhere. Really? So that's wow. Wow. I didn't know that. I thought that, I just found out about it yesterday. It's going around pretty rampant right now, though. Apparently, Daisy took it and put Matthew's face on it last night on her live. Blinded by the light. I'm saying that's the time I had that since then. Oh, okay. Lisa Thompson, I don't do feet. I've never even been to OnlyFans before. Has anybody been to OnlyFans before? Never seen, don't want to, Mummy Jean said. It's supposed to be her bare, it's her bare butt. It's not without clothes. She's got a shirt on and a bare butt. But I don't know what Candace's ass looks like, guys. I don't have a clue. I've never looked at Candace's ass. You need to cancel the subscription. That's funny. But I've never looked at the booty before. Miranda says, ew. I just made hash browns today. So, but it's her own thing, y'all. I ain't gonna knock her, let her bare her booty if she wants to, if that's really her, Me neither, Justin. Me neither. I ain't paying to look at nobody's booty either. Not even close. I wouldn't even Channing Tatum's. I don't know about that. He come to my town back about 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm hoping he comes back because we got a 4-wheel in town where they ride trails. Channing Tatum, and he's a hot tamale, y'all. I want him to come in the Hungry Goats, do that little dance he did in that restaurant, get up on my counter. Yeah. Is it Justin? Hey, Whistle while you lurk. How are you, honey? But yeah, I want me some Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum's sexy. But okay, find it for me, Justin. We'll look at it. Well, I look at it. I don't get struck. Not at all. Uh I know, me too. Look him up. No. Did you find it, Justin? Oh, do share. You sound southern like me. Oh yeah, he's fine. Yeah. I need some Channing Tatum. Yes. I I wanted to come and do that little dance like he did in that gas station at my restaurant and like just kind of like sprawl out. Yes. Oh, y'all, he's sexy. He is the sexiest. Look, she trying to call me.
Amy or any.
After all the time last night, she wouldn't answer my phone. Now she trying to call me. Try to call me. Okay, Sharon. Okay. uh, but no. Let's see here. True story. No, I can't see nothing. Okay. No wonder.
Amy or any Fox.
She's trying to call me. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, dee, dee. Listen at it ring, y'all. It don't mess my computer up. But as far as everything else, guys, no.
Amy or any Fox.
I like that noise of it just ringing. Just a ringing. Ringing. See, because my phone, it's not hooked to my computer, and all I gotta do is right here. No, you don't have to go.
Amy or any Fox.
See, I just have to hit this button right here. Watch. And no more. It's silenced.
Amy or any.
Okay. But see, it's silenced now, guys. So she can call all she wants, and it's still silenced. Yes, he is, Justin. Yes, he is. Yes. The truth is that is the truth. Yes. And he won't be coming back to any event I have again. Never again. He will not be. Amy's horny flower. No, he won't be coming back to any event that I have ever again. He is totally I'll make sure that there's somebody there waiting on him to escort him out. Period. He's not coming back to any event. Not at all. I ain't answering your phone. You get timed out again. But yeah, he's banned from any event that I have. Any event. It's oh, I don't know. No, it says Amy Annie. It don't say Amy Horny. I promise. I don't know why it says Amy Annie. It's been that way for years. I've just never changed it. Did I get smart with Hillbilly Who? Sharon. Who get smart with Hillbilly? Chillbilly? Me and Chillbilly's cool. We're just friends, guys. You know, I still love him dearly. You know, we're good friends. He helped out a gob. He is, you know, definitely, yes. He was our rock the other day, you know. He helped out a lot. And he was not mean to Don or anything like that. He was very gracious. He just said he wasn't gonna we were not gonna do out there. He just and he you know, he's like, come on, buddy. He's like, let's go over here and cool off. We're not gonna do this here. And he walked, you know, they walked out into the mall area. Yeah. It is good to stay friends, Justin. It is. There it is. It was nice seeing him the other day and everything. Yeah. Definitely, you know. We uh we picked up like where we left off as friends, you know, but you know, I'd seen him already once before since you know everything else. But yeah, he he's very yeah. Hey Rita R, how are you? How are you, sweet Rita R? Um, but yeah, he was Jubilee was very he helped out, he did his thing. He did what he come to do and he left. Didn't you know, it's just what he did. He didn't do anything. He didn't wasn't mean, he wasn't rude, he wasn't obnoxious. He was just very helpful. He wasn't rude to Don in any way. He didn't just escort him out or anything like that. He yeah. Yeah. Who is that? I'm gonna ask Don quit lying. Ask Don what, Amy. What? Did Don get smart with you? No, Don didn't get smart with you, Billy. Don didn't get smart with you, but Chili's almost the same size as Don. He's not much smaller than Don. And Chili's a rampant little feller. If Don would have got smart with Chili, it would have been on. No, he wouldn't, Justin. That's for a fact. He's don't. That's a fact. He wouldn't have been. No, he wouldn't have. But it wasn't like that at all. Don and Chiblee don't have a beef. Unless it's a woman, Justin. That's a fact. I'm so mad and angry about the shit show that he turned this into. It makes me so mad. Do you know how many hours was put into getting these events made up? How much money and hours and tears and emotions? Yeah. Yeah. So many. I wouldn't put it past it. 120. True. That's the truth. I gotta take these hot flash machines off my face. I think so, believe. I don't know. I did not talk to her about Dee Dee. I was not one of the ones that went after her with Dee Dee. Um, Other people talked about the Dee Dee thing with Candace. I don't know a lot about it. I don't know what happened with toxicology reports and all that. Um, that wasn't me. That wasn't. I don't know much about. I just know from what I heard that Candace was with Dee Dee when she passed away, and I don't really know a lot of details into that. Um, I do know the closeness that they were very close. I know that Dee Dee and Candace were extremely close, and Dee Dee was actually close to Dawn as well, because Candace and Dawn was arguing one time, and Dee Dee told Candace that she was not taking up choosing sides, and so Dee Dee was a very beautiful person that just loved everybody. She probably does still have her car. That's the word on the street, actually, Justin, is that she has Dee Dee's car still yet. Um, that is the word on the street, but I haven't confirmed that, so I don't know. It would have to be confirmed before I'd actually say she does. But not rendering aid. Did he really? I don't know the details of that. All I know is that she was down there with her and supposedly by her side when it all happened. Um, but I've met Dee Dee and I've met Fred, her husband, and Dee Dee, she was just very memorable. The first time I ever met her, I think we had just did the Christmas tree event. The one that Candace and Don came to, and helped out, and we um, just had that Christmas tree event, and um, I think that she called her husband. I know that. I know that she called her husband, but that's about all I know. Is she called her husband? Um, uh, During the process, she called her husband. I've met Dee Dee a lot more than you did, Amy. Dee Dee was at every event that I attended, hugging on me and loving on me. So yes, I did know Dee Dee very well. Um, Not to mention she messaged me behind the scenes a lot, and her and I talked a lot. Um, don't act like I don't know Dee Dee, because I did know Dee Dee very well. I wasn't the only one that knew Dee Dee. The whole crew that attends these things know Dee Dee. Dee Dee came to the tree events. She came to Summer Days events. She came to Summer's birthday events. I don't care what you do, Amy. Go and do what you think that you're going to do. Quit acting like you're the special place because you got the wells in your pocket. Bye, Felicia. Go live. Anyway, but she did Dee Dee invited me to her house in Pigeon Forge several times. Several times. She loved Jinkies. She hugged on me. Yes. Oh yeah. Dee Dee was at all the events that we had. Right. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, Whistles met Dee Dee before. Yes. Dee Dee wasn't a stranger out there. She just didn't tell who she was on the YouTube streets for a while. Yeah. But yeah. Thank you, Lisa. She didn't tell who she was on the YouTube streets for a while because people so mean. Shit. The last time I seen Dee Dee, we was in a hotel, and it was after Summer's birthday party that they had. Robin Lane and them had at that church, and her and Fred was in there, and she had her dogs and her dragon thing, and I held her dragon thing, and I normally don't do that. Yes, she was, Justin. She was at the vigils. Yes, and events. Yes. Yeah, it's not fifth grade and who knows who. Um, she wanted me to come down there and hang out with her in the Sevierville house. And I didn't. But I don't care. It's not about who knows who or whatever, or who's friends with who. Right. It's not about that. It's about um it's about just I've been out there. Like I said, I know probably Candace better than Amy does. She's a whole lot more comfortable around me. Did y'all see her hesitate around me any at all the other day? No, she did not. There's damaged goods. Hi, baby girl. What's up, sister? Um, but yeah. Yeah, she come right to exactly. Doing good, Noel. Doing good, baby. It has been a while. We were in the ER for not rendering aid. Oh, really? Well, I don't know what happened on that because I wasn't there and I wasn't part of that crew or anything like that. I don't know nothing about what happened. Um, yeah, it's good, sis. Good to hear. You have a great personality. You try to be fair. Thank you, Sandy. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what happened there. I'm not sure what happened in that situation. Yeah. I'm really not sure what happened in that situation. Um, I don't know. Noel, did you ever, Noel sent out for the second toxology report. Did you ever get the toxicology report? Was that called toxology report? Did I say that wrong? Toxology report back on Dee Dee. I know she sent off for the second one. I don't know if she ever got it back or not. If my bestie was passing, I would have give her piggyback. It takes 10 weeks to come in. So it's not come in yet, Noel? Noel sent off for it, though, guys. And I'm sure when it comes back, she'll release the information that she finds. So stay tuned for that. Yes. Oh, no, I think Dee Dee was like 53. How old was Dee Dee, Noel? Hey, Claudia. Ouch. Well, I hope you feel better, baby. You definitely need some prayers, sister. Bless your heart. No, ma'am, it's not here yet. They're going to mail the package, not email. I haven't heard anything. She was 54 years old. Dee Dee was not much older than me. And she was such a beautiful soul. She really was. Um, Very sweet lady. Very sweet lady. And I was wondering where she had been. I hadn't seen her, and she wasn't talking on Facebook. I didn't know she had passed away. It shocked everybody. I had water just go down my face. It shocked everybody to find out that she had passed away, especially so close to after Christine. Right, right, damaged goods. Right, she definitely was a sweet soul. I remember the first time I ever met her, and we was at the Mexican restaurant. It was after, it was either a summer's day or a Christmas tree. And she grabbed me, guys. She says, Jinkies. She told me who she was, and she hugged me. She said, You're so pretty. She hugged me, come over and sat with me and everything. Anything. I think she had some breathing problems, didn't she? But did she smoke cigarettes, Noel? Do you remember? I don't know. Um, I don't know if she smoked cigarettes or not, but uh, Toaster was there. Yes, uh, bad glog files. Yes, Toaster was there that first time because Toaster told everybody she's a virgin. uh, I don't know. She hates me, and I didn't do nothing to her. Justin, she's all over them other channels and running her mouth on me. Did nothing to her. I've been nothing but gracious to Toaster Oven, and she was turned on me like a striped snake. Yeah, I don't know what I did to her. She was suffering from bad migraines for a while. She did smoke. I thought she had. I guess that's why they assumed that she had a aneurysm, didn't they? She's out there somewhere, Justin. She could be in here right now. Toaster oven. She helped us do she was actually the coordinator of the first tent, Purple Tent, one of the coordinators to it. And the Purple Tent in Bailington days. And she's one of the first coordinators to it. There was only two Purple Tents events. Yeah, that was a mess. But it was meaningful and beautiful. But YouTube is it's almost to the point that cause of death wasn't an aneurysm. We assumed it would be, but it come back 100% inconclusive. Wow. Yeah, she was very skinny. Yes, believe. Very skinny lady. Yes. Yeah. She's probably in here right now, Justin. She's a little paranoid. But I didn't do nothing to her. I was always very gracious to her. Always very gracious to her. She turned on me and I didn't do nothing to her. So I was like, okay, turn on me, Chickie. I don't care. I don't really care. The one, so Billy to lift up and put the angel on the tree. To lift up, put the angel. He tried to lift up Jen Ryan's wife. He said, you get on my shoulders, he said, I lift you up on the tree. No, he said, I lift you up on the tree. He said, if you want. She said, no. Jen really, because she's so little. Ryan's wife is real tiny. Little thing Jen is. Yeah, and he wanted to lift her up on the tree. And then he asked TT, and TT's like, no. So he got the tree, he got it done. Hey, my three sons, how are you? He got it done. He got what it needed to be done. But yeah, shoot. I knew Dee Dee very well. Know why Daisy act like I didn't know Dee Dee. Dee Dee tried to get me to come to her house and stay in Pigeon Forge. Me and Logan and Chillbilly. She loved me. And I loved her. I didn't interact as much the past year because I pulled away from everybody when it come to the Summer Wells case. I pulled away from Candace when it come to the Summer Wells case. I did do that. And I didn't expose anything until it all had come out and the paperwork came out and said, they wasn't guilty of what the paperwork said. And good night, Voodoo. Thanks, Just. You ain't either, brother. But I still didn't say nothing until the paperwork already come out on it. Yes, I talked to a couple people about it behind the scenes that never brought nothing out about it, but that's about it. Or have they, Rita? Good night, Voodoo. Mama, please came. Try some of yours. Punjab is about to explode. What? Let me put my class down. Mama, please, can I try some of your. My Punjab is about to. What is that? What the hell is up? What is cooling the break? What's your Punjab? Punjab. I hate it when things all the way up on my face like that. Ah, there's Mommy! Oops. Hold on. I ever since I quit fighting with people on here, my channel has become so much better. We have interesting conversations. We talk about meaningful stuff, and it has become so much better. I have no desire to go back to the fighting, name calling stuff, not at all. Hit the thumbs up. Do it, Sandy. Do it. Do it. Hit that thumbs up, girlfriend. But yeah. I just was like, I was watching different channels tonight, and I'm like, I was just so sad. It's so sad. It was very sad. And I was just like, why did something so happy become so sad? And that's what makes me mad. And I don't know. It's pretty cold out there. We got a big. It was nothing but white outside this morning, guys. It was so white. Miggy's back. Miggy's back. I need to go get me another water. I had to eat pickles earlier. I don't know what's the matter with me. I felt drained. And I ate pickles and I felt so much better. I don't know if it was just because I needed some electrolytes or something and the salt in it. Now, damaged goods. You little old Florida girl, you. I want to live where you live, South Florida. Come on now, girl. What is it? 78 outside? That's what I'm saying. Y'all look here. It's my favorite thing in the world. I can sit here and smell these things. Just sniff them up. They're my favorite. I like to smell the cherry ones. 40. Are you serious? It's 40 degrees in South Florida. Wow. You got 3 inches of snow still? Shoot. I got a catering in the morning. Well, tomorrow evening. But I have to start cooking tomorrow morning for it. For the college. Christmas parties. Got to take care of Christmas parties for people. Do you really? I had some candy cane earlier. I love me some candy canes. But damaged good. Did you hear what Don did at the Christmas tree event? I'm not asking you to get in it. I just wondered if you heard about what he did. Jinx a chat, taking a break from packaging gingerbread men. I can't keep up with the olders. Hey, J Rock. Heck yeah, I love gingerbread. Listen, I'm thinking about going to Cracker Barrel myself. What are you talking about, Noel? East Tennessee, East Tennessee current is covered with snow. So I'll tell you what happened. You didn't watch? Oh yeah. You know the bench and the sign and all the flyers that's put up at the bottom of Ben Hill there for summer. Well, Don is tearing them all apart. And he's ripped them to shreds. We got pictures of them. And he went to the Christmas tree event the other day at the mall. And he came in with purpose. And he went over there and he told Nana. Well, Nana kind of suspected it was him. And he told Nana to take her flyers down to CPS and hang them up. 12 inches of snow. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's wild. And he did that at the Christmas tree event. He told her to take her flyers down to CPS after he ripped them up again and threw it all around. Signs are ripped up. Everything's ripped up at the bottom of the road. It's at the road. It's not on his property. 14 feet from the road is not his property. There is an easement that the county owns, and he's been ripping up all the signs and stuff at the bottom of the road, even the ones Dee Dee put in place. So he told Nana to take her signs and her flyers and to take them to CPS and drop them off. Hey, God is love. How are you? So, needless to say, that put a bad taste in everybody's mouth that day. It didn't ruin the event, but it sure did stress us out a lot. So, another thing we was trying to do was just celebrate the kids. But that's all I want to say about all that. It's something that he won't be coming back to another event like that again. That is true. To take down flyers of your own kid is messed up. You know, I don't care who hung them up, as long as they're getting hung up, and my kid's name and face is getting out there to be found. So, pretty upset at Don right now over it. Pretty upset. I'm assuming that, yes, Sharon, because you have a good heart. Thank you, Roswell. It's not just me, though, guys. I'm not taking all the credit on these Christmas tree events. Listen, guys, there is so many beautiful people that help with these events that do more than me sometimes. Um, Guilty dogs always bark first. Right, Maggie. Right, Maggie. Um, yeah, except the bench. Right. That's right, Rita. It's right, yes. Backlog files. It should. It should give him a reason to want to get out every day and go and to search for his baby. I'm not scared of him. Not at all. Not at all. There's nothing I can't stand worse than a man that thinks they can bully a woman and get away with it. He might bully one woman, he won't bully this one. Make no mistake. I hate a bully. And hate is a strong word, but I really dislike bullies. I'm very upset over this situation. I don't know. I have no idea why. It's been going on for weeks now, though. Um, it's been going on for weeks now, Noel. Yes. The now part of this is uh Nana's been putting the flyers, but there was a stand, the bench, you've seen the bench and all the little rocks that was decorated on Summer's Day. And Nana's been keeping the flyers put in um that little tray that Dee Dee put in. Dee Dee had it put into concrete. That bench and that little thing, tray thing, and he's destroying stuff Dee Dee had put in stuff too. So I don't know if that's because he's mad at Dee Dee for some reason or something. I don't know. He's mad at Nana and he's mad at Dee Dee. And so he's destroying them, he says. It surprised me too. I didn't expect him to do it. Exactly. Exactly. Why is he doing that? I don't understand. Why he's just trying to destroy an innocent event that was circling around missing and exploited kids. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense why he would do that. Nobody exploited him on the YouTube streets. He exploited himself on the YouTube streets. He has got onto different panels and turned himself into a shit show. Nobody did this to you, Don. You did this to yourself. Nobody told you to go on Molly Golightly's channel. Nobody told you to go on any of these other panels and channels and to exploit yourself and everything else. Nobody told you to make shit shows of yourself. Nobody told you to do this. You need to take accountability, Don Wells, and quit blaming other people for your and your own daughter you're blaming. Quit. Take accountability. Exactly, damage good. Exactly. I'm I'm just angry about it happening at this event because this is a whole year long planning event. This is not just some little, we had another mother that was there of a missing child. He did this in front of. Um, it's just very disrespectful. Very. Bye, Maggie McGay. Exactly, Noel, exactly. I didn't want to talk about all this stuff anymore, but it did come up tonight and it's been on my mind. And when things are on my mind, I talk about it. Yes, believe. I do remember that. Yes. Well, he didn't get far because Chillbilly was like, "No, let's walk outside. And we're not going to do this here. Let's walk outside." And he kind of coaxed him out to the front and he stood out of the front. He didn't do anything. He didn't pick a hand up to help or anything. Now, Candace did, however, she did help. She put ornaments on the tree. She talked about summer. She did her due diligence, I guess, when it come to helping with the tree event. It hadn't happened yet. Damage good. Oh, you mean the turn up of the signs? I thought I had. I'm sorry if I didn't. I know you've been through a little bit. I didn't want to stress you out either, but I've got pictures of it where he's tore up the signs. He admitted it when he come in and said, "Take your signs to CPS," and I thought that was pretty. Yeah, I didn't say a lot about it then because I didn't want to cause a bunch of trouble and stuff either. It had been brought up, but it wasn't. I just kind of kept that stuff. I'm just angry tonight. I'm angry because of the shit show that they've turned over. This has been turned into. In general, is he back to? I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is he had been tearing the signs down, and then he showed up at the tree event the other day, and he was like, he told Nana, he walked over to Nana. She was minding her business, putting the little picture frames, pictures in the picture frames, and he didn't destroy the bench. No, that's the one thing he did not destroy was the bench. He did destroy the sign holder and where you put the flyers that Dee Dee put up. He destroyed that. He threw flyers all over the place, torn up. Took all the flyers and threw them on the ground. Yeah, he did do that. I didn't. I didn't realize that you didn't know that. Which I didn't talk about it a lot either. I didn't talk about it a lot either. But yeah, he did do that. I'm not giving him any more grace. No more grace. No, no more. I'm not giving him no more grace. Not doing it. My eyes hurt, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read. Hey, lock lady. I know, but you've been going through a lot. Last time I talked to you, you was pretty bad shape, child. You stressed to the max. Thank you, lock lady. Yeah. He will mess up the bench matter of time. You never know. I don't know. Bless your heart, damaged goods. He might do it, Sharon. He might. I don't know. I'm just very upset at him tonight. I've sat and stewed over this. I've sat and stewed over this, him doing this. It just, it makes you not want to do stuff like this. It makes you, and that's not what this was for. You know, it's not what this is all for. Is to, it was for these kids and stuff. And now I feel like it's just a big fraud, and I don't want to do it anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But then I'm thinking, it's not for him. It's not for anybody other than these kids, and just making sure they have a Christmas tree. He wasn't drunk, from my understanding. He'd just come from church, Noel. And he did it on 2 occasions, from my understanding. He had just come from church the other day, though, when he come to the event raising hell. We didn't raise hell. I shouldn't say that he raised hell. He walked over, and Nana and them was standing over, and he told Nana to take her signs to the CPS and drop them off or something like that. And Nana handled it with grace, and Chibley did too. It was not like aggressive. There was no aggression at all on Chibley's part. Chibley just said, "Hey, let's go over here and let's not do that here. Let's go over here." And he walked him to the mall entrance, the mall area, out of the movie theater, just to the mall area, not outside. And they all stood around. The boys, the men there, stood around and talked. And Candace helped decorate the tree. I agree. Yes. But it was a shit show. It really was. It wasn't a shit show because we managed to salvage the day, and there was no shit show. They've turned it into a shit show on YouTube. The event itself was not a shit show. It was beautiful. And the theater has not even the whys of what happened because it was handled so gracefully. They don't even know what happened. They just know a bunch of people was ringing bells. But I'm just upset over it. No, Candace didn't apologize. Come on now. Candace didn't apologize for Don's behavior. I mean, what am I lying about? You wasn't there, Amy. You don't know. You're saying quit lying. What am I lying about, Amy? What are you talking about? She was at Dee Dee's house. I don't know what the fudge you're talking about. I said Candace was at Dee Dee's when she died. So I don't know why you're saying I'm lying about that. I don't know what I'm lying about, Amy. You was not there at the movie theater. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. And I do have a right to be upset over it. I worked hard on that tree event. Many people did. And him coming in there trying to start trouble was not acceptable, no matter how much anybody would try to justify his actions. I mean, I never said Dee was my best friend. Dee was my friend. Dee wanted me to come down there and stay in Pigeon Forge, me and Chibley, a little bit in Logan. I've got invitations on my phone. Dee Dee and I was very close when Dee Dee was around. Noelle was there when I was around Dee Dee. A lot of people know Dee Dee and I was pretty tight. So I don't know why you're saying that no one come. What do you mean? I don't know why you are so upset that me and Dee Dee knew each other and that Dee Dee liked me. I'm just not sure. I can pull the text up. I got the messages between me and her. I don't understand. I'm not Pixie. I'm not. I know. She's lying. But her place in Pigeon Forge, I can't see. Oh, really, Lock Lady? Get her, Yelva. Get her. Gotta go. I'll be in the bushes. You know why. Okay, Lock Lady, I love you. I just realized who you were. What Don did, he had no respect. And yeah, right. I know. It's exactly right. He didn't have respect. Not at all. There's no justification on that. There's no justification. I don't care how mad you don't like somebody. You don't try to destroy an event for not just your child, but other kids. True story. Raising Cane. What are you doing, sissy? I love me some Raising Cane. Did tear up the banner, Dolly? No, I don't think he did. I don't think he's tore up that banner. I think he's just tearing stuff up around the bottom of the road by his land. But it's not his land it's on. 14 foot of that land beside that road, it belongs to the county. I looked it up the other day. He could actually have charges pressed on him for destroying the property of somebody else's. They put on a county piece of property. The signs is he could have charges brought on him against him for destroying it. Yeah, the dollar sign I think is still up. I think TT said it was still up, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, dollar sign's still up. It's Logan Yalva. He don't have school. He hasn't had school. It's been snow daying. So guess what Logan's doing? Running through the house. He's got too much energy. Right, Hash Brown. Right. All I got to say is he's very glad I wasn't over there and I was over there doing the tree and not the ornaments at that time. Because I'm not the type to keep my mouth shut. Only thing about it is I'm glad I kind of wasn't, because I was trying to keep the peace at the the movie theater. I didn't want to cause the movie theater any trouble or to put a bad eye on the event. Hey, Tiny Dancer. That's what that Dixie's name was Tiny Dancer. Let me see here. Um, let's see. Hold on. Let's see. I was just looking at me and Dee Dee's messages, and I was going to send them to Big Mama. Those pics of Summer's face and name laid on the ground and ripped and tossed like trash. I cried so hard. I was thinking, what the crap? It's sad that I pray for change for all the missing kids. Right, Tanya. Right. You're right, child. That's right. Mm-hmm. My thoughts exactly. Tell you what, Don Juan is a selfish, narcissist, self-absorbed piece of donkey who has an addicted brain, who has low impulse control. You have done more for Summer than. Oh, thank you, T. Watt. Every time he pulls in on his property, seeing those signs, constant reminder. Ooh. Isn't it beautiful, Tiny Dancer? It's a beautiful tree. Gosh, y'all, I'm mentally drained from these tree events. I have a news person coming tomorrow to do a story about them all. At 1 o'clock, I got to be at the restaurant to make sure I get this interview in. I mean, I'm drained, literally drained. I don't want to talk about this though anymore. I just wanted to clear up everything tonight, and I'm going to kind of leave it alone from this point on. I'm not trying to be Don's friend anymore. I'm not trying to take up for Don. I'm very hurt that he would come in and do that in such a beautiful event that was for his daughter and 199 other children. And I'm very upset over it. And there's no justification for it. None at all. So don't even try to justify it. I don't care. I don't care. There's no justification for it. None. He came in to fight that day. I don't care who you like and who you don't like. There's times and places to do things, and that was not the place to do it. Period. If you're mad at somebody, you take that up with that person on your own time. Don't come in and sabotage a beautiful event that was to celebrate babies. Period. And I don't care who you are or whatever or who thinks what or whatever. It's as simple as that. You just don't do shit like that. You don't do that kind of stuff. You don't do that. If you just don't do it. You just don't do it. I don't want to keep dragging this through the mud though and bringing a bad eye to the event because the event is going to go on again next year. Next year, there will be security though, for a fact. And um, just for something like this to happen, won't happen anymore. And it will happen again next year. And the tree is going to be bigger next year because Lori Shortlake's got a 9-foot one for the mall. Not saying that the one at the mall is bad. We're going to find another place for the one at the mall and change things up a little bit. And it's going to be an IMAX theater next year too. And the tree at the mall, we're going to find a place. It's a 7.5-foot one, and we're going to find a place around that we're going to put it. We're going to change up decorations next year. We'll still keep the purple teddy bear. That Curvy bought that for summer, and we're still going to keep Melanie Murphy's crocheted tree skirt. That's going to happen, but we're going to change up some of the decorations on all the trees, and because we don't want everything to stay the same. It don't need to stay the same, especially when we got options. And we'll probably have 4 purple Christmas trees next year instead of 3. But Lord help me, because it's more than what y'all think sometimes. Yeah, there's a security guard at the mall. All we have to do is just get the security guard at the mall, and they will make sure that, yeah. Well, we had to get on a ladder at the center. That's how big that big lilac purple one is. It's the same one. Yeah, they're together, Tiny Dancer. They're together. Which I don't care about what they do on their personal lives. I could care less. I did care at one point in time, but I don't care no more what they do on their personal life. That's their business. Their personal life is their business. If they want to fight, get back together, leave each other, do whatever they want to do, I don't care. That's between them. Any parent tear up a picture of their child's face, especially a missing child. Right. Unapproachable light. Right. But like I said, with them two, they can do what they want to do. They can do anything they want to do. I could care less. That's their business. But stay the fuck away from my events. If you're not going to do anything to find your own kid, stay away from the events I put together. Because next time you will be escorted out by security or maybe even a police officer. And I'm not scared of you, Don Wells. I didn't want to rag on the parents and stuff because that's just not my style. But I'm going to rag on him for doing what he did. I'm not giving him any more grace. That was not nice for him to come in there and do that. Not nice at all. Candace wore purple, y'all. Candace wore her purple. She had a purple camouflage on. I think she had what did she have on? She wore her purple. Y'all, she did. She had purple camouflage pants on. I'm glad she's got her pants on in this picture, though. The tree was still beautiful, and we did manage to salvage the ending part of it, and a little bell ceremony worked out pretty, and it did. It ended up right 120. I don't have the crown. Andrew Munchkin. I don't have the crown. It's AI picture. Definitely an AI. I got this crown above my head. Look. Did have a purple and putting Paw Patrol in the tree. She did believe. She did. What did Marie say? If you had a missing child and had all kinds of rumors spread online about you, what would you do? Well, I tell you what I would not do, Marie. I would not tear up posters and go to missing kid events just to start arguments and fights. I wouldn't do that. Now, there's no justification for what he did on that part. You just don't do that shit. You don't do that shit. You do not do that shit. If you've got a personal beef with somebody, you take that shit out somewhere else. You don't go into and do that shit. Definitely be grateful for those. Yes, Rita R. Absolutely. Yes. That's for sure. Yes. And I'm going to be honest with you, Marie. I've gave a lot of grace. Make no mistake. I've gave a lot of grace. But when I've gave a lot of grace when I shouldn't have gave some grace. But I did, and I gave them the benefit of the doubt, and I cared. I never harassed them or hurt them. And when Candace jumped up on my sister's panel and started saying all kinds of horrible stuff about me, and like I was the person that hurt them, and I've not said nothing at this point or did nothing to her other than back away because of what she had told me, I backed away from her. From what she had told me. Yes. Yes, 120 acres. Exactly right. Exactly. You got it right on the line. They've made shit shows of themselves. You don't see Brandy Neal making shit shows of herself like that. You don't see Jennifer Santinello making shit shows of herself. Instead, she's out there every day sharing pictures of her daughter on YouTube. And she's out there every day trying to get her daughter's face out there, looking for her daughter, not tearing up signs or treading people that's actually looking for their daughter. She's out there every day. These parents are out here looking for their kids, not destroying what other people are doing that cared about them. I take it personal. I cared about Candace. I still care about Candace. Not so much Dawn. I've never really been a big fan of Dawn, but I cared about Candace. I loved Candace. I didn't want this to anything. I don't want Candace to be guilty of this. But her husband doing stuff like this is not cool. Several people loved Candace and cared about Candace. And Dawn. I know people that 100% was behind Dawn to a fault. on Christmas tree created for 100% love by volunteers is disgusting, pathetic, and deserves absolutely, absolutely, yeah, yes. I really, really hope that I don't accuse him anyway. I don't know what happened to Summer. Nobody really knows what happened to Summer. Besides the law probably knows, and they're probably getting close to the truth. But I don't think anybody on YouTube knows what happened to Summer. Nobody does. That's why it's gone crazy. Um, right, believe. Yeah, I do too. Did you miss when Don and Candace sat on a live laughing and saying he had sold a tape to his boss, messing with Summer? I heard that 120. I heard that. I heard it. I think in Candace's defense, though, she had on her headphones and she was laughing at somebody else. Somebody told me they was talking to her at that point in time on the phone. I mean, I don't care. I've been so triggered. Yes, so triggered by all this. I've been so triggered by all this. I don't want to talk about it no more after tonight, but because it just makes me so mad, and I don't want to put a blight on this event. But I felt like it was needing to be talked about. I didn't talk about it before because I was trying to keep it under wraps a little bit, but it needs to be talked about. So, yeah, tonight's about talking about things. Ever hear Don say that he used to sneak up in Summer and scare the shit out of her to teach her to be aware of her surrounding? That chilled me. No, I never heard of that one, Tiny Dancer. I heard him talk about the boogeyman before. Yes, I heard. Yes, I have heard him talk about the boogeyman. Now, I gave the benefit of the doubt on this matter, guys. I honestly have. I don't know, Little Devil. Honestly, I'm at a point now, there's just so many theories and so many reasons that could have happened to that baby. I don't really think that many people are close to it. There's so many, you know, just like the Randy guy, that everybody thought that Paul Hill's son Randy. Come to find out, he doesn't work with the tree company people. He did that wasn't him. He works somewhere else. So it was not the same Randy that everybody was talking about. Um, so yeah, there's just, so many theories. That's why, just the only way we know is if there's facts right in front of your face. Um, so yeah, I I experienced some stuff that makes me feel the way I do, and that's just how I feel. I don't know. It's their own fault. They showed up in the beginning going on people's panels drunk. It's their own fault. I agree. I didn't do this to them. Nana didn't do this to them. They've been on too many panels, too many panels, too much shit shows. And to blame it just on certain people, no. Too many shit shows, too many panels, no. Right. Absolutely. They did this to themselves. The shit show on YouTube has not been done by one creator. It's been done by going on different creators' lives and causing disturbance, telling them you're going to cut their throats, telling them stories about your boss crying because was told that you sold your daughter to him and then laugh about it. I mean, that kind of shit show. Fighting and yelling and break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't break my effing door. Yeah. Yeah. That's that's a shit show. And you get on YouTube what you deserve if you're going to keep coming on YouTube and doing shit like that. It's not one person's fault. They don't, though, Miss T. They don't. They don't. They just beg for their babies to come home. That's all they do. I am T Walk. I'm going to. And that's I'm not gonna allow the evil to enter anymore like that. Like I said, next year I'm gonna have a security guard there. And if it is a public place, but they don't allow people to come and start trouble in them places. And there is a security guard at the mall. So definitely have a security guard on hand. They were there the last couple of years. They just wasn't there this year. Hey, Margaret, what's up, sister? But they wasn't there this year. I think it was because there was the event last year that took place, the little plays and stuff happened right in front of the movie theater. But I think due to the noise and the movies and stuff, they moved it on down to the middle of the mall this year, and that's where all the security was at. Right, Tiny Dancer, right. Um, Sorry, guys, I just sat here and drank a whole bottle of water because my mouth gets so dry talking so much. Took what like a champ? Sharon, you? I don't know. Like I said, there was no justification. All he had to do is if he had a beef with somebody, he needed to probably take it up with the law if he felt so compelled to do so. And he didn't need to bring it to this event. And why on earth would you ever tear up your child's picture? That makes no sense. Not at all. Not at all. This is exhausting. Even talking about it is exhausting me right now, guys. Because the inner me's like, just stop talking about it. It's just bringing a bad look to the event. But the other part of me is like, how dare him to do this? And it's exhausting, guys. It really is. I'm exhausted over this. I mean, I'm exhausted over this. I'm just tired of the whole craziness of this situation. And like I said, it makes you not want to do this type of stuff anymore. But I'm not going to let him win. I'm not letting him win. Nope. I'm not letting him win. Well, I hope they heard what I had to say tonight, Ladybug, because I'm not being nice to him. That's a fact, Jack. And I hope he knows I'm not scared of him. No, it wasn't off the tree. No, Margaret. There are pictures at the bottom of their hill. He's been tearing them up of summer and stuff like that. Right, Rita. I feel the same way. Right, Mrs. T, right. Well, I hope he heard me tonight, but I doubt he's apologetical. I doubt he'll apologize for it because, but I just want him to know I ain't scared of him. I ain't scared of him at all. I ain't scared of him at all. I live around crazier people than him. I live in southeastern Kentucky. We don't have all that fancy stuff around here. Who's Don B. Sweet Tea is on panel, but I have to sleep. Yeah. I hope they watch me. I hope. Made me so mad. I ain't gonna lie. Made me so mad. Shoo. It was giving him hell. Oh no. She probably was. Definitely. Ladybug. Definitely. She don't give him anything but hell. She's wild. And not get distracted from their act. You're right, T Walk. You're right. Right. Uh, I really didn't come on here to talk about them tonight, but it ended up being one of these lives. I actually just come on here to generally talk and chit chat, but it seems like it ended up being more everybody having it on their mind too. And that's the fact, Jack. Oh, hold on a second. Let me send me a PayPal. Hold on. Cheryl Metcalf. Thank you, baby. Thank you, sweet friend. I love you so much. Thank you, Cheryl. God bless you. for that cash, that PayPal. Thank you so much, sister. Oh, that was so sweet of you. Bless your heart. I had my notifications turned off on my phone, so I didn't see it. I thank you so much. That was really sweet of you to send that. Wow, that was very sweet. God bless you, sister. I used to buy Logan a Christmas present with it. That was very nice of you. Thank you. The ponies are doing good, believe. I do think that I'm going to rehome them. I'm looking right now for a farm. I want to put them on a farm, and I want to make sure that they're not going to um, sell them or anything like that, separate them. But I'm going to rehome the ponies. Okay, great seeing you. Yeah. Bye, Tiny Dancer. Merry Christmas, sweetheart. Just pissed off. I'm gonna go make some more missing kids shorts. Makes me feel like I'm doing some good. At least you're doing something, sister. At least you tag me in them. Love you, T. Imagine how those kids felt living with chaos created. I'm literally exhausted over this, guys. Uh, I've got 550 messages about it. It's just exhausting. Exhausting. Yeah, she goes in the bedroom. I took her bed out of the living room, so now she goes in the bedroom and goes to sleep without me now. Believe. Talk about my dog, y'all. No, I'm just exhausted from it. I feel like that it's just it. I didn't want to talk about it in the first place, but it was like a big red sore thumb, and I figured just let it all out tonight and get it out of the way. No, I'm not a fan of Dawn. After this event, especially more than ever, I'm not a fan of Dawn. I've gave Dawn too many benefits of the doubts. I've, I never did nothing to the dude, and and for him to come and cause chaos like this, and the chaos is still going strong. Yeah, no, I'm very upset. There's no excuse, none at all. There's no excuse for him to destroy flyers and rip up flyers of his baby girl that's missing. I don't care who's got the excuses. There's no excuse for it. There's no excuse for that. There's no excuse to come into an event that's meant to celebrate missing babies and to start drama. None at all. Hey, Molly, go heavier. How are you? So that's that. There's no excuse for it. Let's see here. Hold on. Um, what if I kissed? I don't know. What have you kissed? I was just reading over some of the messages that Dee Dee sent me. Sorry, guys. The last time, uh, she sent me something about Dolly's real ghost around the wells. Don't worry, Marie, I am, honey. People like to thrive off of other people's exhaustion, frustration, and confusion. They will never right their wrongs, so forward to put them in the rearview mirror. I know, Rita. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much for that $5 super sticker, Rita. God bless you, darling. Why are names weird? How do we fix it? I don't know, Pixie. That is kind of weird. I've never cooked pumpkin in a crock pot before, believe. It's intriguing, though. I've been craving my pumpkin pies again. I made 2 pumpkin pies and I threw one away to the ponies. But I loved the first one. Hey, Phoebe. How are you, honey? Anyone cook pumpkin in a crock pot? Oh, I already read that. But I dread tomorrow, guys. I honestly do. I literally dread tomorrow. Ugh. I feel so sad. There's been a lot of stuff going on in my personal life and just sad. Because we're not only dealing with things on here, we're dealing with things in our personal life as well. So, just been a little sad. And God forbid bring my personal life to YouTube again. So, you know. Exactly. I know who you are, Pixie. And, I mean, I'm not doing this to hurt people. I'm just very upset and mentally drained that you take a beautiful event and it's been already exploited so bad. It makes me not even want to do it again next year. Honestly, it really does. Because when we do this stuff, it's not that like this is stuff we're doing outside of our real life too. And if y'all only knew what was going on in my real life right now, if y'all just knew. So, and I know we all have things going on outside of YouTube. You know, I've been trying to stay away from some people that's just obsessed and negative about me on YouTube. And because I've got so many beautiful people that have started to follow me again and everything. And I don't want to get that negativity mixed back up. And, but last night I did listen to a lot of negativity and it followed me today. It followed me around today. And I told Logan, I said, you know what, Logan? I'm like, it is so much in my best interest to stay away from the negativity on YouTube. It is, he said, Mom, I agree. He said, we can't do that no more. We're not going there no more. So I agreed that I will not listen to them people anymore or go around them or interact or interchange with people that talk that kind of bad about me and stuff. Like they know me. Um, so that was something that Logan and I agreed that we're not going to do anymore. We're not going to bring clout to it either. Um, so I probably could use some. I like cider. I like sparkling cider, but I'm not a fan of wine. But there's a place down in Pigeon Forge on the island, and they give you, you pay like $10, and you can try like 10 different types of cider, and it is so fun to do. I absolutely love going and trying the cider. Absolutely love it. It was the greatest. One time, when me and Chiblee were dating, we went down there and we did the moonshine and the cider. To say the least, we were definitely walking sideways around that place. I know I was. I don't know about him. I guess he has a better tolerance than I do, even though he never drinks either. But that was back when we used to date and stuff. And it was fun. It's beautiful this time of year down Pigeon Forge. Absolutely beautiful. I'd love to go right now. Definitely love to go. All you have to do is listen to the language that they use and people on it. Right. Absolutely. If you stop it, it will give him exactly what he wants you to keep doing. I know. Don't stop keeping. I'm not going to stop the tree, guys. Even though it, I'm not. No way. As a matter of fact, it's only going to get bigger. I'd like to do another one in Tennessee next year. But I am going to rotate the trees around, like I said, because I feel like, it's kind of like um, uh, the same tree in the same spot every year. It's kind of getting boring because it's the same decorated, same ornaments. I mean, there was a few different ornaments, especially of the kids. Nana updated all the kids' pictures. They look great. I don't know if y'all seen that. Nana and the girls updated all the pictures over there. It looked great. Um, and like I said, we're gonna be doing the tree. We're gonna be switching out trees. We currently have two 7.5 foots and two 9 foots. So we got 4 trees to be doing. So thank you, T Walk. Thank you guys. Also, you can't control how people believe the one that made you. That's true. That's true. You guys are awesome. You're the best. I truly love you guys so much. You bring my spirits back up. It's hard for me to take compliments on something like this because there were so many other people that had something to do with it and was involved with it. It's really hard, and it's really hard that you know none of it was done in vain. It was all done in perfection. None of it, nothing that happened. The bell ringing, none of it happened. It was just the bell ringing was so pretty, and even the one that was done in Harlan was absolutely beautiful. Both of them. Like I said, I have a lady coming at 1 o'clock tomorrow to do an interview for the newspaper for the trees in my town with me tomorrow. And she's going to get the kids' names out there, pictures out there, our local celebrity YouTubers in town, and not Brad, not Crack 40. It's the Ignited Coyotes. They're our local celebrity YouTubers. They actually did a story about it. So we've got a lot of names out there, a lot of kids out there. And it's just, we still got more time. These trees are staying up until January. So we still got time. Absolutely. No, I'm not. Crime have consequences. No way. We're going to keep this going and we're going to enjoy it. And you all are still going to come along with me too. Because there's been talk about maybe taking it off YouTube. But how am I supposed to do it without you guys? And also, it's not your fault that Don decided to come in there and do that the other day. You guys was just there to see the event happen with all the babies and stuff and to celebrate and pray. And it's not your fault. And I'm not taking it off YouTube. It's always gonna, as long as it's on YouTube though, it's always gonna have drama behind it. It always will. 100%. And y'all know that. It's just how I'm gonna handle drama. Especially this tree event in particular. Thought of where you should put a tree. Last grocery store Summer was at went missing. I don't know. You'd have to definitely go in and talk to the management team and stuff. I don't know if they'd let you do that, to be honest with you, but I mean, it's a good thought for sure. Absolutely. Good thought. I know you will continue. It's disgusting what he did. They won't show him again. Oh, he won't show up for sure. He will not show up for sure because he will be escorted out the door. I'm not playing around. Candace wants to come and do like she did the other day and support her daughter. More power to her. As long as she does it like she did the other day. He didn't hang one decoration or even help. Not one time. He just sat there with a sour face. I agree too. Hey, Angie. How are you, baby? I'm not going to tell you what. I'm eating my lifesaver gummies. My mouth is dry and I drunk all my water. I guess that means I need to get off here. Because I can't talk and eat lifesaver gummies at the same time. Ooh, that was a watermelon one. I think it tasted like it. The cherry's my favorite though. I need to stop eating on here. I sound like Daisy. Hey, Mary. I do. Sound like Daisy. But yeah, I better jump off here, guys, and get some rest. I just want to say thank you guys for all your love and support. I don't I don't want to talk about all this and keep bringing bad sight to the tree event anymore. We'll definitely discuss the case though, and some things that's happening in it and stuff. But I'm not going to give him any more attention on this matter because I think that's what he wanted in the first place. Um, and it's not called the Angel Tree. It's called the Tree for the Missing and Exploited Kids. And this is not a dig towards Ryan. The reason why I say it's not called the Angel Tree is because Tim Mullins has a media web. That's where that one video came from. And he made a video and he called it the Angel Tree. And it's not called an Angel Tree. An angel tree is where somebody chooses a kid's name off of it and they go and they buy the kid presents. Well, you can't buy these kids presents because these kids are nowhere to be found, you know? So that's why it's not an angel tree. Ryan called it an angel tree earlier, but I think he was under assumption that's what its name was. But Ryan's a good dude, y'all. He's a good dude. I love Ryan and Jen. I feel like they're my soul sister and brother. You just know people, and they're my people. They're my tribe. Definitely my tribe. Everybody's got this tribe, and they're definitely in my tribe. Jen was a little shy, but she got warmed up this last time. And it was so beautiful when she came up behind me and she gave me a hug when I was crying. And I said, yeah, she's in my tribe. I better quit chewing on these gummies and talking at the same time because you know what's going to happen. My tough the Heimlich maneuver. Banana, bum, banana, dum, bum. Banana. Love you, Raising Cane. Love you, baby. Good night to everyone. God bless everyone. Good night. I actually hate the fact that I got on here and did this tonight. I don't know. It's just very downhearting, and that's why I did it. I was a little upset, and it was very downhearting that happened, and I hate that happened. Good night, guys. Y'all get some rest. Sweet dreams. God bless, guys.